everybody, welcome back to Northernlion Play Slay the Spire. We've been around the sun, i.e. 3 more lost runs. Let's palette cleanse, let's do it daily. Random deck of 50 cards. Colorless cards, lethality. I like lethality a lot. It's a very easy modifier to wrap your head around. Let's shoot for score today. I have a new philosophy. My new philosophy is that, yo, this is amazing. Hold on. Start here. Start here. We don't care about this. Get some vulnerability? Okay, no vulnerability. That's fine. My new philosophy is, what we need... Obviously, our attacks that hit multiple times, which will really help us out here. But what we need is to maintain a state of constant diligence. Just like George Clooney was a man of constant sorrow when the Coen Brothers' 2002 film, Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? We need to be a man in the crucible of constant min-maxing and theory crafting. I'm just looking for... anything we could upgrade that would go innate, maybe? You know what? That's probably... it's a safe bet, at least. I'm not looking through 51 cards. Like I said, I'm here to be diligent. Okay. I get it. It's, isn't it ironic, don't you think? We're drawing a lot of the same cards so far. And I have to tell you, I am living for it, as the kids say. Take any card that allows us to not actually impact the quality of our deck. Yo, it's pretty solid. It's something I'm going to be interested in. What do I mean by that seemingly ridiculous statement? Well, we can add in a deep breath without actually, like, compromising the draws we get, because it just adds on, you know, it fits in and replaces itself, if that makes any sense. We'll obviously keep taking our sword boomerangs here. I don't even know. Dude, you know, we would love to have the shovel on this run. That's a big one. Let's go for cheaper energy cost. I gotta tell you, I might sound a little bit hoarse. Still, you know, they say, let's get an attack real quick. I just want to see how this is gonna go. Yeah, that'll work. They say, you know, when you travel back from being away, you get over jet lag at a rate of, 1 time zone per day. All I'm gonna say is 11 time zones to go, brother. Terrible sleep last night, but as it is, you know, I was laying in bed. I mentioned this not to complain, because, you know, you're tired, whatever. I'm over it, you know? We'll have a day where I'm a little bit hoarse. I'll have red eyes a little bit. Life goes on. I mention it. I think we should just stack up on relics, but which one? Which relic? Take potion belt to try to get more perfects, hopefully. Sorry, diligence again. It's too easy, dude. It's a dream come true. Laying in bed, you know, 5, 6 a.m. roll around. And if we got even further along than that, I don't want to tell you because I'm embarrassed. Just when I got to the point where I said to myself, you know what, I don't think it's going to happen tonight. Maybe we should just stay up. You know, maybe we should start our day early instead of trying to, you know, because there's nothing worse than just laying in bed for hours and hours without anything to show for it, you know? You're like, at least I might as well be up and doing something. I put on an episode of the true crime serial. Not the show Serial, although I like that as well in spite of, you know, some obvious... you know, I mean, it's fraught with peril, but you know what I mean. There's no point to even play this, I guess. Oh, never mind, we had letter opener. I put on Forensic Files and said, if I'm still awake by the time they solve this crime, I'm just gonna get up. Lo and behold, I never figured out who committed that murder, but I'm willing to bet is probably the husband. Like, I say this as a man. I've watched a lot of these shows. I'm not saying you could use that to, you know, be like, well, it's always the husband. But if it makes it onto the show, it's likely to be the husband. I'm just saying. So I got not a good sleep, but my philosophy as a man who's had insomnia at times and, you know, goes through this jet lag rigmarole now and then. I'm good at Hold on. 24 damage. I think we'll wait a turn. I'm good at dealing with a lack of sleep, to be honest. And I don't say that to brag. It's a very strange thing to brag about. Trust me when I say I would much rather just sleep extremely well at all times. And normally I do when I'm back in my routine. But, you know, 3-4 hours of sleep is better than 0. I know at times it might not seem like it, but I very much disagree. I do like Feed, but I think Offering helps us get through our already awesome deck faster. And we're going to go straight to Calling Bell for points, basically. Well, we can't be rendered weak. And I think these relics are going to be huge gets for us, especially Mummified Hand. If we have powers in our deck. And now that I'm thinking about it, I honestly don't know. But I'll tell you, I think I like this path. We got a perfect elite fight. We might have had 2 perfect elite fights. This is an interesting start. We had a perfect elite fight no matter what. That much is obvious. We had a perfect boss fight. I have to crunch the numbers because I'm like, okay, 39 plus 30. I don't even want to say it. We need 5 more damage. We can get there by doing this. Easy. I think we didn't even need that. I think my math was actually way off. And I'm just, at this point, I'm just adding duplicates. Like, anything in this deck that duplicates, if I can get up to a 100-card deck full of stuff we already have, I'm an extremely happy man. I'm prioritizing relics. I'm so used to prioritizing cards, but I'm prioritizing relics now just because with the 65-card deck, I think it's very unlikely we could meaningfully change our what we've got going on in our deck regardless. This is a real problem, obviously. If we're gonna kill anybody, it would have to be you, but I don't think we're gonna kill anybody, dude. So we're definitely gonna pop this potion. We're still gonna take 28 damage. I mean, these guys, it's lethality, basically, has led us to this. I'm not upset about it. But NL. That's exactly what someone who was upset about it would say. Alright, you got me. I'm furious. Hold on. These guys, what are you doing to me here? It's a rude maneuver. The sorts of... the disrespect you're showing to me right now. Always. Take as many sword boomerangs as you want. Whirlwind is... I mean, I would love Rupture. I think Rupture could work really well for us here, but I think, in all likelihood, we're just substantially better off. Hold on. We don't want to draw, is the problem here. So there's nothing we can really do with Clash. That's unfortunate. But we can at least, like, armaments and hit the... I mean, I guess we'll hit the Shrug just to make it better in the future, and then... Still 24 damage on that turn, but I'm not excited about the fact that we have an elite fight coming up in just a second. So, these enemies have got to start to go. Come on, work with me on this one. Okay, we're going to pop this. Going to go straight for Inflame. It makes Sword Boomerang cost 0, and thankfully it did get a hit there. Let us pull Finesse out of the bag, and we are still gonna be hit, but not nearly as badly. But this is actually like a dicey position in advance of the elite fight. Maybe I've added too much garbage to this deck, but I certainly hope not. I do think a cleave is nice. Maybe we're lacking some specific targeted AoE. Okay. Be smart. You know, pop a Madness, hit Searing Blow. Nothing wrong with that. We're going to pop a Flex. We're going to pop an Offering. That's 5 damage. It does hurt us, but that's okay. Let's Warcry. And, it doesn't really matter. Put a Searing Blow on top of the deck. Warcry again. Put a Searing Blow. No. Oh, what have I done? Why would you Warcry in this situation? Doesn't make any sense. Just doesn't make any sense. Okay, but I think it's gonna sound funky. That's because it is funky. Hold on, it's a flex, right? I'm dumb. Okay, get rid of the reckless charge. Pop this, obviously. I'm scared, dude. 19. What are you doing? You're doing 27? I'm actually dead if I can't kill him. Well, you know, we don't necessarily need to speak about what's happened. I'm extremely tired, is the thing. Like I said, easy daily, let's shoot for the moon. Okay, so I'm dumb. Let's go to 820. If there's ever been a situation... So much good stuff, but honestly... let me run something by, okay? A couple of things. The first thing is, how amazing would it be if we lost what appeared to be an easy daily and won 820 for the first time ever? It'd be the kind of story, it'd be miracle on ice. Let me run something by you. Useless early, great later, potentially, with what you got. Bludgeon is so good at dealing with room fights early. I think it's a great card no matter what. Limit Break could win you the run. It's literally useless until we get a strength gain card. But if we build around it, I think that this could be the kind of kick in the pants we're looking for. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So we're looking for Inflames. We're looking for spot weaknesses. Let's roll the dice. We're looking for I mean, a demon form. But even a demon form is a little bit of a spicy pickup unless we get something that could make it cheaper. But take a Twin Strike. I always want to go offense early, I think. Let's take the Golden Idol and honestly just give me 26 damage right out of the gate because we can regen through it. I'm just gonna go straight for the Limit Break upgrade, even though it's not worth much right now. Philosophy on this is, as soon as we get a card that helps our strength, now we can, like, seamlessly transition into using it. Maybe we should have upgraded the Bash first, but the idea behind the Regen Potion is that we're gonna be able to, and this is only 22 damage, so we do have to do some form of blocking here, unfortunately. We should be able to get through this floor without having to rest. Or at least the first elite fight without having to rest. Time may turn me into a fool on that one. We'll see. So right now, I mean, spot weakness is a it's uncommon level. Inflame is common, but it's a power. I don't know if that like explicitly makes it more rare. I think I'm gonna go for an anger just for a little immediate injection, you know, a little bit of extra offense, and we're gonna hope for the best. Okay, this guy, we did upgrade Bash, so we should basically just wake him up at some point. Probably after getting the Bash. We could shrug and see if we draw Anger or Limit Break. We were hoping it'd be Anger, but honestly, I think it's still worth it just to get the Ascender's Bane out of our deck. And then next turn, we got you with this, we got you with this, we got you with this, we got you with this. Pretty solid turn. We're going to be low on HP, but he is not going to kill us. Now, we really want a Bash. Thank you. And we were hoping for some more Angers as well, because this is about to get a little bit spicy. You got to play that. It's going to leave us with 5 HP. I think we're dead. So that's like record time. I mean, even if we played all of our defense there, that wouldn't... Alright, it's not a good start, okay? I'm not gonna sit here and be, oh, the game screwed me, because the game did not screw me. I screwed myself. I see a path. I'm not just acting willy-nilly. My decisions might be wrong, but they're not wrong just because they're rash. What do we like? Pommel Strike is probably the best available card. I think Anger can do some good stuff. Playing a little aggressive. Just pull out a basic attack because you added a Pommel. I think this is a Who Dares Wins. Again. Not bad. I think Omamori is specifically good here. Take an AoE card. No combat, please. Thank you. Thank you. I think Omamori is specifically good here. Oh, this I like this. Even though we only have one elite fight, We get some good upgrades. This could be okay. It's specifically good because if we hit a question mark that's like, hey, good thing. Why pop the regen potion? Oh my lord. Okay, immediately it's not that good because of Duvu Doll, but... let's take a deep breath, okay? We're gonna caffeinate. We're gonna slow down, and we're gonna think this through. We wasted a regen potion. Boo-hoo. That's you can boo-hoo. You're watching content that you got options out there. I'm saying I'm not gonna feel sorry for myself. I'm just gonna try to do better. What do we like about Duvu Doll? The thing with Duvu Doll, and I think Medical Kit is just insanely good, but the thing with Duvu Doll is if we aggressively take things that give us curses, like to actually be able to get like a calling bell if we don't have an energy relic option that works, would feel really, really nice here. And we could build, especially with Blue Candle. Hold on, I gotta crunch the numbers. 16, we gotcha. No numbers required there. We could build a deck that's very strong on strength to begin with. I actually just don't think we need an armaments. I don't think we need a headbutt. And strong on strength might seem like it's redundant, doesn't need to be said. I disagree. You know, you can be strong on defense. You can be strong in a variety of ways in this godforsaken game. No, there we go. Okay, good stuff on feed. Heavy Blade could work, but it doesn't have to work yet. Now remember, Wild Strike is like it's a positive essentially by default here. I think we're just going to ignore this, unfortunately. We can just, I mean, we still get the dead card, but we can play it. So 17 damage for 1 energy, and it screws up a draw later. Could be worse. Bash, please. Thank you. Next turn's going to be a little dicey, but I think we'll at least swap these out. You know what? Let's just draw all of our remaining cards, so at least we get rid of Ascender's Bane. And we might as well get rid of our feed. Let's be clear. Because of our draw, I'm not saying it's not still dangerous, but having the wound in the deck is not as bad of a thing, I think. We can also play the burns when they show up and not take any damage from them, which I think specifically gives us a nice leg up against this guy. And we're taking a lot of damage, but I really do think we're in a race, more or less. We gotta keep him vulnerable. Definitely, you know, our best attack is Wild Strike, so we're gonna keep playing it. I think we should be able to do enough damage to get to him before his big attack. The question will be, can we live long enough to not get killed? And the answer to that question is yes, but just oh so barely. Part of the spirit of this run will be healing, probably, so I think Reaper plus Duvu Doll strength is where we want to go, even if Reaper's expensive. We definitely want Cursed Key. It's immediately no disadvantage, and it can get rid of our Omamori, which we probably... I'm not saying we wish we hadn't had it, but if we choose to go that path, we can now. So I'm taking a lot of question marks, because I think question marks probably give us the best opportunity. Well, we got to draw, obviously. I think question marks probably give us the best opportunity specifically to get curses into this deck. It's not going fantastic. Very helpful feed heal there. Bloodletting is interesting. I think we've added a lot of attacks and no blocks, but I really think we can afford to add Clothesline. I love this. Okay, so now we still have one Omamori left, but we have no Omamoris left. This could get interesting. We got a bunch of relics for free, basically. Honestly, I'm gonna go for the Reaper upgrade early. Just a little nervous about it. I think you hit this guy with everything you got. Always want to make feed work. It's sad to say, but the healing from feed might actually prove surprisingly relevant. So I could heal for 9 right away. I could do 19, 9. I mean, obviously, if you can kill him, you'd rather do that. That's 19 damage. Or we could do 20. Well, hold on. He's only at 36 HP. So if we play this, we need to find a way to do 26 damage with 2 energy. That can't be done. But we can kill him. Because we can do 30... Can we kill him? 19 plus... So we can do 39 damage. But this would heal us... It would heal us for 9. Yeah, we break even if we play Reaper is the problem. I don't want to break even. Or if we're going to break even, let me rephrase. If we're going to break even, we should just kill him. Because this won't get him there. Oh, but he's weak now, so he's only doing... So this would heal us for 9. And then we would take 10. That's... It's worse than breaking even. Get out of here. What we would also like to see, I think, is... I mean, I need a shrug more than a wild strike, in my opinion. What I would also like to see is... and I'm resting so that maybe we could upgrade here if we decide it's prudent after this fight. Or we could rest again because we have to do the elite fight on this path. I had so much more energy. Oh my god. Just one of those days. No, it's not one of those days. We're taking the power into our own hands here. In spite of our mistakes. All we have to do, and when you put it this way, it sounds oh so simple. All we gotta do is construct a run that's so good, even I couldn't screw it up. Hold on, 10 damage, and then 7 damage. It won't do it because of the block. Let's play it forward. We play this, does 10 damage, you're down to 6 with 4, and then this will do 7. 6 with 4 block, I should say. So I think we just put this up here, and then feed, hopefully. There's no way we're biding our time on this one. I will take another shrug. I think it's becoming pretty clear that block is an issue for us. This is going to be a knockdown, drag-out fight right here. What do you got for me? Normality. Not being able to play a curse makes that very dangerous, but we do get a strength upgrade out of it. This has Reaper potential as well. We have so much energy. Please don't get that twisted. Okay. Could have been worse. I think that went okay. So we're probably going to get, I was just going to say, normality. I wouldn't even bother playing the wound on this turn. I would just play your 3 attacks. Okay. This is a shrug opportunity, I'd say. 12 damage. Since we're already blocking enough, I think I'd rather just do this. Let's see where we go from here. Honestly, I don't mind a Reaper here. Heal for 21. And more, I wouldn't say more importantly, but also importantly, we get a 2-cost card that is a little annoying out of our deck in general. Now, this immediately makes me look like a fool. This is gonna hurt. Sorry, remember we got extra energy this turn. Obviously, this guy's dead. I think you just strike him. And then go to town on this fool right here. One more turn of vulnerability, it's not looking that bad, right? It's a lot of damage. 18. We got him. Ladies and gentlemen. Ho-ho! Okay, little touchy, but we did putting the vulnerability on him like 3 turns ago. That was big. Paper Frog strikes me as also being fine. I think we have a deck that's okay. Though I hate it. I do think I think another clothesline is fine. You got to start here. That's obvious. I was just going to say, I think we have to remove normality. It's just too dicey. And I'm going to try to dodge the elite. I don't think we'll live if we fight the elite. So we only have a 19 card deck. That is it's an issue. And remember, you got 1 extra energy on top of that. It's good stuff. We could definitely... Does this just add another daze into our draw pile? Non-attack card, so yes it would. Okay, fair enough. We need to add some better cards, and we need to get stronger, which is obvious, but not always easy. Please take a turn off. We had a huge turn there in terms of... That's not off, dude. 22... Oh, we got him anyway. We had a huge turn there in terms of keeping ourselves ahead of the curve, and Reaper has proven pretty useful, I think. This feels like the most important choice. I think we really want Demon Form, so that Reaper can keep us alive. No? Okay, I would take Writhe, probably. Yeah, for 1 strength, does screw up our starting hand, but I think I'm willing to give it a try. I don't think I'm willing to just go straight for Brutality. Pain, it strikes me as a little bit too dangerous, even with Duvu Doll, but maybe I should be doubling down on curses and I'm a coward for not doing it. Obviously, what I'm looking for is a shop that gives us blue candle. Then I would take every curse in the game. And you could probably, and it pains me to say it, you could probably make a case that if we want to win, and if we want to play like we want to win instead of just surviving as long as possible, what we should be doing... Hold on, 10, 10, 36 damage. Let's pop this. Now I'm like, okay. This will do 21. This will do 14. 30. Okay, I'll do it like this. We'll save Reaper maybe. Having popped Demon Form, we can use Reaper for a big, maybe 1-hit KO on this guy if we get really lucky. Like, I just want to put him on the back burner here for a couple turns and keep gaining strength, then heal up like crazy. If we want to play like a non-coward, we would probably take all these curses. I'm just trying not to kill him. And then hope in the future that we would get blue candle. And if we do, our odds of winning like disproportionately increase, right? He is 12 strength up, so it's kind of tempting. Just take him for 19 right now. 19 would put us at 67... 67 and then 73 HP. It's really a question of are you willing to try here? Next turn we're likely to get, I would say 13 block is probably what we would expect. It is pretty high risk. Do we have anything we'd like to upgrade? I mean, you'd like to upgrade Demon Form for sure. I think if we keep him low, he'll probably go for the heal. And then we get another turn or two to just build strength. I don't even want it this turn. Just give it to me next turn. Now we got something to worry about, though. He's not even going for the attack still. Okay, now we'll heal for 25. And it's not even worth playing the Reaper, or the Bash first, I think. Oh, no, if we play the Bash, no, we'll only get healed for 18. So this time, I think you definitely just take it and you say, you know what, let's not risk it anymore. 79 HP. Heavy Blade becomes kind of like almost a must-take now, in my opinion. Not a mistake, a must-take. And I think 18 HP or 16 HP, it could matter. But I think if we're going to take a Who Dares Wins approach to the situation, we should go for the upgrade on Demon Form. Now, basically, if we have the capability of winning, which, I don't know. Maybe we do, maybe we don't. If we have the capability of winning, A lot of our success or failure, and this is not great, but a lot of our success or failure, in my opinion, comes down to when we play Reaper. Obviously, Reaper is basically tripled. In this situation. So we might want to leave this guy alive if we can block through him. And honestly, 7 damage is kind of like who cares levels. 21, 35. I don't know. To play Demon Form here is so dangerous. Which is exactly why it absolutely has to be done. I was just going to say, this guy's taking a couple of turns off. He doesn't care. Now you might think, Anna, what are you doing? You idiot. You dummy. I think you play Reaper right away. Because we drew it so early, I really just... I don't think it's possible to wait for it to come back around. Now our HP is at a level we can survive an attack from this guy. And as I always say... I find that if you want to live, killing the enemy trying to kill you is one of the best ways to make it happen. We really want to draw Bash. Good, good, good. Maybe should have gone for the weaken. Almost certainly should have gone for the... We're dead. Would we have died even if we weakened him? Yes, but that doesn't lessen the pain. Okay, that sucked. Hey, thanks for watching. I hope you guys have enjoyed the episode. If you did, click the like button. Helps the radio. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. I'll be back. We were doing something there. At the end, I woke up. The adrenaline started pumping, and I'm ready to seize the bull by the horns. Or the horns by the balls. I apologize. I know there's been some... what's the word? Not disarray. There's been some animosity in the last few videos, bubbling under the surface. I'm trying. I'm not trying to force it. I'm playing the game leisurely at my own pace. But I do need to get better. And we'll start that endeavor next time. It's always a journey. It's like a sculptor. I know the win is inside the block of marble. I just got to get there. Either way, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. See ya!